Howdy, I'm Jonathan from the Department of Music. I'm the graduate assistant here, and today I'm going to show you how to change the strings on a mandolin. You might need a pair of string cutters. Obviously, you'll need a pair of strings. One of the last essential items you'll need is a tuner. Okay, so to start off, the first thing I'm going to do is take these existing strings off of this instrument. Now, there are a couple ways you can go about doing this. If you want to keep the strings, you can unwind them and then pull them out from the back. If you want to save time, you can just cut them right off. Today, I'm going to unwind them. You might want to use your tool instead of your hands to unwind them. You might want to put on some nice music or get yourself a nice cup of coffee, because generally this is a long process unless you're professional. Okay, so now you have your strings off. You might want to take this opportunity to clean it. You could start by taking your bridge off. You'll notice if you look in the reflection, there might be an indentation in your wood where the bridge used to go. You might want to make note of that when you choose to set your bridge back there. So real quick before we move on, I want to make note of this bridge right here. You'll notice these screws, if you move them down, it's going to adjust the action. It's going to adjust the height of your strings. So we're going to use that later when we set the intonation. So now we're going to open up our package of strings. So we have G, D, A, and E. A lot of mandolins have different tail pieces. So we're going to show you with this model, which is an Eastman. So another thing you want to make note of when you're putting the string on is you want to match it up with the corresponding slot in the bridge and the slot in the nut. I take flush and pull it back about 1.5 frets. I'm going to do one loop over and one loop under. If you start on the G string, you might want to go down and put on an E string to keep the tension matched and keep the bridge stable. So right now what I'm doing is I'm looking down the action and checking the height of the strings and setting this bridge height accordingly. So now that you have all your strings on, you think the bridge height is good, you have them where they need to be up on the pegs. You want to tune it up, and I've already went ahead and tuned this instrument up to GDAE standard. What you want to do when you're tuning to make sure that you have the correct intonation set is you want to play the harmonic at the 12th fret, and you want to fret. You want to fret at the 12th fret, and those should be the same note as the open string. If they're not, you might want to adjust the height of your bridge or something else along the way. You might have to retune it a few times after your initial tuning to get the strings stretched appropriately. So now that you have everything done, you're ready to roll. Thank you all for watching.